Hello everybody, Mike from the Rewatch Project with Hannah and Mike podcast here, and I am back with another edition of Front Row, these live music performance reaction commentary videos, and I am back in the kingly world of one Elvis Presley, where I will be reacting to a performance from the Elvis Presley Boulevard, Memphis, Tennessee live record, the song I'll Never Fall in Love Again. Just an audio recording this time. I won't be reacting to a video, but I do like to do these from time to time, and this one has been recommended to me by a number of people. I believe this is a performance from the mid-70s. Again, as is always the case, I am a novice in all things Elvis Presley, and although I do notice a Netflix documentary, The Return of the King, I believe a documentary about the 68 comeback special, or at least a documentary that centralises that has just dropped. So I might go and have to watch that shortly, or maybe I'll even watch that in full and do a reaction to that. So let me know if that's something that you'd like me to do. Quick reminder that I do pause these videos. I do talk over them. If you don't like that, I apologize, but that's how I react. That's how I choose to do these videos. I would also strongly urge you to listen to this song all the way through before I talk all over it, because that is probably not the premium way of first experiencing this song. Also, a quick reminder that I do appreciate feedback. Do leave comments on this channel, or alternatively, you can email me at rewatchprojectpodcast@gmail.com. I also want to mention how much I really appreciate all of the kind words and conversation from all of the lovely Elvis fans out there, and I would also urge you to check out some of the other content on this video, including the Rewatch Project with Hannah and Mike audio podcast, where my wife Hannah and I go back and rewatch some of our favourite cult TV shows, in addition to some of the other film, television and music and various other bits of good pop culture that are on this channel. But yeah, I want to listen to Elvis Presley. I'll Never Fall in Love Again. Let's have a listen to this song right now.
Thought I knew the score. Now you treated me so wrong. I can't take anymore. And it looks like I'm never gonna fall in love again.
There's something about just listening to these performances and not actually seeing him perform them that in some ways makes it even more incredible that they are live performances, and not just Elvis's voice, but the sophistication of the arrangements, the strings. You know, I mean, this sounds like something that would be an incredible achievement to capture in the completely controlled environment of a recording studio. But the fact that this was a live performance and it sounds this good, and his voice and the band sound this incredible, is really quite startling. And I think all the more so because I think that, you know, there's an even greater kind of cognitive dissonance that occurs when you're not watching the live performance, because when you're watching it, you know, clearly it's live and you're wrapped up in that as well. But when you're just listening to it and just using that one sense, it really does drive home how incredible it was that these performances were so slick, but at the same time emotional and powerful. Yeah, it's really something. Let's carry on. Strings. Arrangement. Oh, wow. You know, just the way that it's a conversation. You know, it sounds like a conversation between the musicians that we as the audience are getting to eavesdrop and listen. You know, it's so intimate, grand and intimate at the same time. Yeah, his voice on this is really sensational.
I gave my heart freely. I cast aside my pride. I saw you in his arms, baby, I broke up and cried. And it looks like
strings.
I'm never gonna fall in love.
Vibrato in his voice. Almost doo-woppy. Wow, that was amazing. That was actually probably one of my favourite performances that I've heard so far. A real dark horse of a performance as well. You know, it didn't necessarily have. I mean, there were explosive moments, but it wasn't as, you know, incendiary and visceral as some of the other performances. But I just think that the way that his voice floats along, and the way that it kind of communes with the other vocals. You know, there's this real steady, beautiful, orchestral, lush, symphonic bedrock. And Elvis is just there kind of delivering this bluesy, again, almost doo-wop rhythm, but that's really passionate and tasteful and restrained and tremulous. The gaps he leaves, you know, the judgment. Elvis has got great judgment as an arranger and as a performance from what I've seen and heard. And knowing when to stop and let everything else float to the surface, like the strings and the backing vocals, but also knowing when to take control and kind of grab it by the scruff of its neck. Yeah, that was a really beautiful performance. I didn't hear an audience there, so I'm guessing this was a kind of was this a home recording or live in the studio? I'd be interested to know what the origin of this recording was, but I might have to check out some more of this album from Elvis Presley Boulevard, Memphis, Tennessee. I mean, was this recorded at Graceland? I'm not sure. I don't know a huge amount biographically about Elvis, so please tell me. But yeah, that was really good, really nice, really, you know, I mean, like I say, I've listened to some other performances that have really blown me away in the moment and that were great, but this is one that I just want to listen to this again right now, and I think I might. So, wow, thanks for watching. More recommendations. Love it. Don't necessarily even have to be video for them, because I think that there's a kind of a level of appreciation of really concentrating on the music that I get from some of these audio-only performances. So, yeah, let me know what you think. Likes and subscribes as well. I've worked out that only a tiny, tiny fraction of the listenership of the podcast and these reaction videos are subscribed, and it would make a substantial difference to motivating me to do these things more frequently. So please do that. And check out the Rewatch Project of Hannah and Mike audio podcast, as well as the other film, TV, and music and pop culture stuff that's on this channel. But for now, I'm checking out, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.